So adding chemicals to your pool is only half the battle. There's other things that enter your pool, like there's debris and leaves and grass clippings and bugs and all kinds of other things, and you're gonna have to vacuum those things out. I mean, sure, your filter will filter some of those things, but you're really gonna need to vacuum. And so you have two choices. One, you could either use a manual vacuum and do it yourself manually by hand, elbow grease, or you can use a robotic pool cleaner, which is something that I recommend. It's an automatic pool cleaner that'll just clean the bottom of your pool, but we're gonna show you what you need to know before you buy one and how to buy one, what to look for, all of that stuff. So let's dive in. All right, first, let's talk about the biggest advantage of getting a robotic pool cleaner over every other type of automatic cleaner, which you have pressure side cleaners and suction side cleaners. Robotic pool cleaners do not need to be attached to your filter system, and your filter system does not need to be running in order to run your robotic cleaner. Instead, it's completely independent. You plug it in, you drop it into your pool, and it runs on its own, even when the filter system is off. So you're probably thinking, well, if I plug this thing into an electrical outlet and then I'm dropping this thing into a giant body of water, can't I be electrocuted? Well, don't worry, because most robotic pool cleaners run on low voltage. Plus, you're gonna wanna look for a GFCI outlet to plug this into. And what happens is if it detects any sort of imbalance in the current, it's gonna shut off and you won't get zapped. All right, so now let's talk about the features that you want to look for in a good robotic pool cleaner. One, you want to make sure that your robotic pool cleaner is lightweight. We're talking about something that you're going to be lifting in and out of the water. Look for something that's lightweight. It's going to be a lot easier on your back to pull it in and out of the pool, because you are going to have to put it in and take it out of the pool by yourself. Second, we want to look for wide tires and four-wheel drive. That means all the wheels are turning independently. And when we say wide tires, look for rubber tires, because that's going to grip to the bottom and the sides of your pool much better than plastic tires. And with four-wheel drive, if the cleaner gets stuck, it should be able to maneuver over bumps, your main drain, steps, all of those things. Three, you want to look for a robotic pool cleaner with a swivel cord. A swivel cord is literally the cord that goes from the outlet to your robotic pool cleaner and has enough freedom to move around so that it doesn't get all bound up in one giant tangled mess. Four, look for high quality brushes. The brushes are really going to help scrub the sides and the bottom of your pool and the steps if the robotic pool cleaner can climb the steps, which most of them actually can do. So look for a robotic pool cleaner with just heavy duty, good brushes. Five, you want to get a robotic pool cleaner with a programmable timer. This is a timer that is built into the cleaner that'll allow it to run for a certain amount of time and then automatically shut off. Because if you go out at night and let the pool cleaner run by itself, which you can totally do, you don't want it running all throughout the night if you decide to stay out late or if you're just forget that the pool cleaner's in there. You want it to shut off to save power. And so when it's done cleaning the pool, it just shuts off on its own. That's it. So just look for something with a programmable timer. And number six, we want to look for a robotic pool cleaner that can actually climb walls and steps. So when you're out there shopping for a robotic pool cleaner, make sure that it can climb the walls and the steps. And we talked about earlier, the rubber tires. That's a really good indicator that it will actually climb up the wall, and the brushes can scrub the top of the pool. And if it climbs the steps, it'll vacuum the steps, and you won't have to do anything. It'll be super easy. So look for that. Number seven, as cool as robotic pool cleaners are, they're not all smart. So you want to look for a smart robotic pool cleaner that can detect when it's running up against the wall over and over again and actually change directions. Number eight, we want to look for something that's actually durable. Robotic pool cleaners are not cheap. Let's just get that out of the way. Yes, you can find ones that are pretty inexpensive, but for the most part, they're not inexpensive. They're actually pretty expensive. And so if you're going to spend the money to get a good robotic pool cleaner, you want to make sure that it's durable and it's going to stand the test of time. You want to look for something with a good warranty, some high quality materials, those rubber tires, those good brushes. It's something that's lightweight. It feels durable when you hold it. If you have the opportunity to hold it, or you have the opportunity to see it in action, you just look for high quality. And number nine, we want to look for something that's energy efficient. They're going to have some sort of indicator on the robotic pool cleaner that says it's energy efficient, and that's just good for your electric bill and your wallet. Okay, let's just say hypothetically, you found the perfect robotic pool cleaner. It is well worth the money. It is durable. It is energy efficient. It can climb the walls. It's got 4-wheel drive. It's got rubber tires. It's got good brushes. Now you're spending all this money on a robotic pool cleaner. You want to take care of it, don't you? You don't want it to just fall apart. So every time you put the robot in the pool, it is in chemicalized water. So you don't want to keep it in the pool all the time. You want to take it out whenever you're done cleaning the pool with the robotic pool cleaner. Ideally, you should spray it off with a garden hose and just rinse it so that it gets all the chemical residue off of it. Keep it out to dry and then store it in a cool, dry place or a warm, dry place. Also, we talked about the brushes and the rubber tires, and there are some things that can go wrong with them. And over time, you're just going to keep running that cleaner over and over again. So just keep an eye on the brushes and the rubber tires and the bags that collected debris and all of those things, because those things can be easily replaced. And the more often you replace those, the longer your cleaner is going to last you. Just make sure you practice good pool robot maintenance, automatic pool cleaner maintenance, and you're going to be really happy with your purchase. I promise it's one of the best investments you can make for pool maintenance. It's hands-free. It's so easy. Truthfully, when I grew up with a pool, we did not have an automatic pool cleaner, and I kind of wish we did. And now that I know they exist and they've gotten just better over time, I highly, highly recommend them. They are awesome. I've had a lot of opportunities to use a bunch of different brands and makes and models. None of them really disappointed me, but there are a few really exceptional ones out there, and I hope you find the right one for your pool. If you want more information about taking care of your swimming pool, plus more information about buying an automatic robotic pool cleaner for your pool, we have an entire section on it in our pool care video course and pool care handbook. It's everything that you need to know about taking care of your swimming pool and making sure it's always clean. You can get it by going to swimuniversity.com/pool-care-handbook. And since you're watching this video, you can use the promo code VIDEO to get 10% off. And if you have any more questions or you think we missed anything in this video, please leave a comment below. I'm going to be happy to answer any of your questions and maybe do a future video. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more information about taking care of your swimming pool or your hot tub, because we do that too. And watch some more videos on the channel. We really appreciate you watching and being here. And again, go to swimuniversity.com to learn more about taking care of your swimming pool and hot tub. That's it. Thanks again, and happy swimming.